that busy.
Oh my god, it was bad. All my stuff was like floral and pastel.
I would have been like, you traitor.
Oh, everything's black now again, but it's just like I wanted to fit in with the preps on campus, so I started dressing nicer and acting more feminine. I hated it.
So we're live, by the way, guys.
Oh, we are? Couldn't hear you.
Welcome back.
Yes.
Have we been live or do we just go live?
I'll let you figure that
We've
out.
been live.
No.
Anyways, episode 6. We've lived this long. Level 3. Level 3.
Level 3.
So, where we last left off, the party made it back to town from their escapade in lizard territory. Encountered some beasties, got sunburnt, made some progress with Button.
Bought it on the stream.
Miguel found something new about himself back in the town.
Yep.
Made some extra money, and now they're reconvening for the morning. Do what now?
You sound very robotic on the stream.
I figured. Again, my connection's not doing too hot tonight, so I might not hear you guys for like a solid minute. And when I come back, I'm like, okay, you guys gotta repeat. But anyways, everyone went to bed. Everyone's now woken up. It's early in the morning. Oh, no, it's late morning. You guys are tired, Miguel especially. And you all reconvene for breakfast at about 10 in the morning.
Miguel is gonna gingerly sit down on the chair.
Athos is looking at him with his morning coffee. You okay?
Yeah. I am just a little sore. I am fine.
Salem is gonna slump down the stairs out to where the others are. He just goes up and just.
Fuck, man.
Huh?
No, just me. My
He's playing a game.
computer's. No, my computer's acting up. It's not wanting to charge.
Okay. Coffee now.
So buy it.
Fine. Gotta do things.
Hey, you do.
How much? How much?
So, hang on, I'm snacking.
Snack break, give him a second.
Jerky, leave me alone. Coffee? Any specifics for the coffee?
Black.
Okay.
Like his soul.
8 copper.
I'm here. 8, whatever. Sam just throws it on the counter. And when he's handed the coffee, he is just gonna drink it in one sitting because he cannot feel.
He's just chugging black coffee.
Jade's gonna...
Late morning.
Jade's gonna come down, look around, and then leap across Miguel, grab something off the table. I need this, be right back, and then run off with it after she pretty much plants herself on his lap.
Ow.
Jumps him around.
Oh, look who's got to stick up their ass now.
I'm gonna pinch the bridge of my nose. Yes, a steak. Let's say that.
What?
What happened, Miguel? Come on, buddy, you can tell us. What happened? Share with the class.
Talk, dude.
So I decided to make some extra coin for myself.
Oh my god, you hoard yourself.
She's
Yes.
gonna walk back down at that moment.
Yes. This is exactly what happened. And I am sore because of my first clientele. I shall leave it at that.
Is she a bit rough, mate?
It wasn't a she.
Little
How
bitch.
big were they? Athos is like smirking at him, like trying not to laugh.
Which head? Which head do you mean?
He was a pretty big Leonin.
Stay away from me.
Did Miguel go to the fighting range?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, Jade, what happened was Miguel and his
Salem.
friend-
Salem. Drink it. Drink your empty coffee cup. Jade, yeah, he went to the fighting pits. He fought a rather large Leonin, got his butt whooped,
One.
and you know, it was not a fun time for him. It seems.
Got his
What he
butt
was telling
whooped.
us, right,
Oh,
Miguel?
I'm sure you'll win next time, Miguel, and she'll pat him on the back.
But it's like
Yeah.
the lower back.
He would want. I
Oh,
thought he would want to
you
face
guys didn't
that
hear me,
person
did
again.
that?
Yeah, ease up.
You guys didn't hear me at all, did you?
What's that?
Huh?
Fuck. That's gonna be rough.
Wait, what did he say? I didn't hear what he said.
I went on a little tirade, but none of you guys heard me. So
It's all good.
What? Is Dalen homophobic? No.
no, I was trying to cover it up, but
Oh, the whole like he fought a Leonin.
yeah.
We heard that. We heard that
I don't
bit.
know okay, I don't know what you guys said, and you know.
That's okay.
Oh.
Shit happens,
Yeah.
man.
But
Ease up.
I did earn a couple gold from it. He tipped very well. So he gave me
Well, I mean,
he gave me 30 gold. So
Oh, right. Speaking of gold, give me just a moment.
well, at least we actually kind of use for Miguel now.
what?
Nothing.
Oh, so the captain he miscounted the money he had for us a little bit. It wasn't a couple thousand; it was 700 total. Still a lot, but you know.
All right.
That's a lot.
You know, you're very close for Dalen to I'm pretty sure he really wants to punch you at this moment.
Oh,
There's a few things I could do. There's a few things I want to do, but I'll be seen as the bad guy. So since it's such a little amount to Salem, it seems like he doesn't need any. So cut him out of it.
I mean, technically,
But
he didn't.
uh,
Anyway.
exactly. So let me.
Salem gets no money.
How many of you frickers are there?
A lot.
Wreckers.
A lot.
A number greater than
A
one.
number.
Salem, Jade. There were 5 of us that went that
Salem,
night.
excluding Salem.
And then it'll be 4. You're splitting it. 4 ways you're splitting it.
This is for the entire party.
I figured you're just only splitting it for those who actually fought the cat creature.
No, I'm being nice.
Wait, so how many are in a party between 700?
Without Cam's character,
And without Salem.
Oh, Salem, so that's -2. Why can we not math? Give me a minute.
I've been mathing all
Calculator.
day.
Think of the future. Dropped a soul.
Oh, motherfucker.
1,
God.
2, 3, 4,
Why
5,
is my
6,
charger
7,
acting
8,
this way, dude?
9,
What the fuck?
10.
See, now I'm
Ten.
scared because you work with
Oh wait,
numbers all day
9.
long.
9 people. What?
You make me worried because you work with numbers all day long.
Not these kind of numbers, Derek. Everyone gets 77 gold except for Salem.
Nice.
It's 700 divided by 9. So
77.
everyone had 77 gold.
Let's go. I need to fix up my money because I forgot that. Jesus
Wow,
fuck,
77
just
gold.
broke his shit.
I mean, you said yourself, 700 is a lot. So just going off what you said, buddy.
Oh, you do sound robotic on the stream. It's not like you're like it's not. We can hear you clearly on the stream. It's just you sound like you're speaking through like a voice modulator or something. Like,
Oh,
yeah. Or like you're talking through like a ceiling fan or something, like a fan.
all right. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna try something.
Fucking hell.
So yeah, while we wait on him, Miguel's just gonna be sitting there drinking his coffee and eating breakfast.
Duh.
So
Ease up, Miguel. Look at that. You earned 77 gold. You should be proud of yourself.
Maybe you shouldn't
And
have
then
hoarded yourself
Salem.
up.
No, and then Salem, being the ever so loving person he is, just smacks Miguel on the butt.
I'm sitting down.
Lower back area would still cause pain, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it will. So,
Ow.
I'd say so.
oh, what? Why does that hurt, bitch?
Jade's just gonna be sneaking pieces of food off of Salem and Miguel's plate.
Sitting between them, just like, yep.
Yeah, Jade, just eat it.
Now that I think about it, I think it's yeah. Never mind. We'll fix it
Oh
next stream.
my
Whatever.
God, Jade, seriously.
All of us sound kind of robotic. I just think it's the video. So we're good.
Sorry.
Yeah. No, you're good.
You're still robotic.
Everyone does. Everyone kind of sounds like an electronic
Oh, okay.
kind of sounding. Yeah.
No, I mean, you guys sound normal on my end.
No. On the stream. On the stream.
Oh,
Yeah.
hold
We've
on.
all been replaced with robots.
Let me check the stream.
All right.
Don't
Yeah.
worry, got the Mr. Roboto.
Derek sounds fine. Everyone else just kind of sounds robotic.
Domo.
Wait, who?
So
Try leaving and coming back just to see if that changed anything for the stream.
Fine. I'll leave and never come back.
That's
Bye.
I feed.
I'm back.
So Dalen pulls out a little roll of
Yeah, that
paper
definitely
and
fixed
puts it on
it.
the table.
Okay.
He does what?
Pulls a roll of paper.
He takes out a roll of paper and he puts it on the table, and it unfurls to be the little wanted poster for they're not wanted, but the hunt request for the lion drakes.
What's that?
Something you're going to have so much fun with, buddy.
I'm coming down the stairs now.
Oh, Said,
Yes.
you can read, can't you, Salem?
Yeah.
Or is reading too good for you?
No, I can read. I don't know about half the other people here, but I can read.
So then read the paper.
It's all written in
Fine.
Leonin. Joking.
I can't read this. Jade, read this for me.
Wait, you can't
She's-
read Leonin?
I was joking. I'm not the DM. I was joking.
He's probably just being lazy.
It could be. Jade, you there?
Yeah, Jade. I guess Jade reads it for him. Reads it and
Mhm,
translates it to common.
mhm. Ugh.
It wasn't common, but
Oh.
It's okay. He's just being lazy. It's okay. So,
all it's saying is reward creatures captured or dead. Either one is fine. It's the same reward for both.
Okay.
I guess we're just going hunting. Ugh.
It's a
Can
couple
we-
thousand gold, probably 6,000 total.
It is.
6,000 gold.
some serious coin for
Let me
buying
guess.
drinks.
Is that too cheap for you, Salem?
No, Miguel. I mean, that's probably like enough to make you cry or shit yourself, but 6,000 gold is acceptable.
Oh, that's still pocket change for you.
Eh. I mean, 6,000 gold is definitely something that Miguel here will never have a chance to see again or something.
Athos is just staring hard at you like, just because we're musketeers doesn't mean we're not from noble families ourselves. Unlike you, we actually choose to be modest.
Ugh, modesty is a pain.
Yes.
Can we bring buttons on the hunt?
If it behaves,
Take its own
maybe.
chaos with this. At least a little bit interesting.
And honestly, Salem, do you think I could afford the clothes I have
That's
with no money? Think about
That's
this.
why. Exactly, Miguel. That's why you whore yourself out, so you can have at least a decent meal.
What's happening?
I'm gonna fucking I'm gonna smack him. Fucking on the back, but on the back of the head. Just fucking. Did you
Still
forget? You do realize I can beat you up if I wanted to, but I am a nice person, so I will not. But you are getting this close.
Seriously.
Anyways, yes, I am down to do this monster hunting business.
I mean, if all you're up for it.
All I'll ask is, Jade, please make sure if you bring buttons, he stays out of my new bedroll.
I mean, he seems to really like the old one anyway, so.
He could keep it as long as he doesn't get in my new one.
I can try
Just a
to
bit
keep
of webbing. I'm kidding. When you woke up, Athos, you saw a bit of webbing on the sleeping. I'm kidding.
him. Oh no.
Every night, Athos goes to sleep. Hears just at the clicking noises of its pincers.
Like, I feel it every fucking night, like next to me, to where eventually I just be like, fuck it, and I just start petting him.
Stares at you for 2 hours and then it just leaves.
Just pulls a willow, sits there, looks at you, breathes heavily over you until you sleep.
We're gonna wake up one day and Athos is gonna be in a fucking web cocoon.
Probably.
Okay, if you want to bring Button along for the hunt, then maybe we should see just how aggressive it's going to be today, yeah?
Okay, he's been very nice lately.
I think as long as we feed it enough, it'll be really relaxed to get near us.
I hope so.
That's my animal handling. Okay.
Do I need
Just-
to roll animal handling?
Well, do you go grab the box?
It might be better to go up and check on him than to bring him down where there's a bunch of people.
Or you could bring him in the box outside.
Or one of you can carry him.
I can carry him again.
We weren't even going to ask you.
He technically still has his leash on, right? So even if he did try to escape, I still had the leash.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And the item that the guy gave you,
Oh, that's true.
Your spider nip.
basically.
Yeah, if I was awake during
Oh.
that, I would have said that.
Oh yeah, let me add my health points back. I'm still at the 5 damage that I had.
Ha.
Oof.
All right, I'm back. Yeah.
Yeah,
Jerry,
everyone
I
should
took-
have long rested by now if you have any expended
Yeah.
spell slots or anything.
I took 5 bludgeoning damage from my little escapade last night, Yuri. So
I guess Jade runs up to get Button's box and she brings it down.
All is quiet.
Simon in there.
Okay, Buttons, you have to be nice if you want to come along, so don't attack anyone. And she slowly starts lifting the lid while having a really good grip on the leash.
Also, you guys are in the stables by now.
Miguel's going to be like a healthy distance away.
Athos is right next to you, bud.
Just feel a thump thump as the lid starts slowly lifting up. So as the lid comes off, it doesn't immediately shoot out. Jade, roll animal handling for me.
Oh, please roll decently.
Natural one.
Yes!
21.
Good job.
Just is sitting there, slowly rises up. Everyone else can only just see the blinkers, the little button eyes just sticking out. That's all you guys see. You don't see anything else, just the little button eyes.
He does have the little button eyes. Look at that.
I told you.
Unblinking. That's that other terrifying. Alright. So, reaches a leg outside the box. Slowly crawls out of the box. For all of you, everyone else, it's just super weird. It has definitely gotten bigger again. Not much, like maybe an inch or two, but it definitely seems bigger.
If anything, this is the first time Athos has seen it since they first picked it up.
In full. Like, in full.
Therefore, yeah, he's gonna tilt his head and be like, Miguel, is it me or does that thing look bigger?
Looks like she's feeding it pretty well.
Can I roll? What should I roll for a nature check on this? On Buttons,
To do what? What are you trying to
what do
figure
you-
out?
What are you gonna do?
just to see if it's naturally like if it's just getting fat or if it's actually like naturally growing.
Go for it.
Nature check.
Don't piss off the giant spider.
19. It is growing.
Wow. It's not just getting bigger; it's actually shedding.
I mean,
It's
he is
shedding.
big.
All his
Yes.
hair.
Some spiders actually go through this process, like they actually just molt their whole skin to have a bigger form.
Jade's gonna toss Button some food.
And with the rate
Snatch.
that Jade is, and with the rate Jade is going at it, we are going to
The
have some fun
second
with
the food touches the ground, just it snatches it immediately.
this. This one
That's,
actually might be fun.
Contempt chittering.
Watching this whole thing go down, I'm gonna look over to what's his name? Salem. Salem.
Hmm.
Just a heads up. We talked to a specialist, and he said this is a baby.
The what?
The spider. It's a baby. It's not full grown.
Oh.
These things is a
Maybe.
baby?
Aye?
Yeah.
While you were fighting in the pit, yeah, we learned about this thing.
This is gonna be fun.
The guy said it was only a couple months old.
It said 3 full-grown males could hunt down any sized giant.
Didn't he say they were called like giant killers or something?
Giant hunters, giant killers.
I wonder how big it'll be once it's a full-grown adult.
I don't think we'll live long enough to see that. Jade, roll another animal handling. That was immediate.
I have the page
It
for
is
it.
calm. It is happy. It is contempt. Hear a few purrs.
It is.
Maybe contempt enough to pet it.
Is it purring?
I told you he could purr, and then she's gonna try to like slowly approach it to pet him.
So have we found out?
Sits there as
whether it
calm
is
as can be.
Is it a male or is it a female? Or will we not know until it's older?
I'm determined.
It's an it right now, but the general determination was male just because of the color of its little bitey bits. Guy said it could be either one. It had a unique marking on it, so we don't know yet. I guess we'll find out with time.
Did they mention anything on it having a venomous bite?
Yes.
Yeah, we were just talking about that. We were
No,
just talking
me.
Athos wasn't there. That's why he's
No,
bringing it
like
up.
right now, we
What-
just talked about that. We said that
Jesus
3 males
fucking-
could take. We just said that 3 males can take down any sized giant. We just said that.
Doesn't mean venomous though. It could just mean that they big enough to like bite their heads off.
A non-venomous spider would probably not be able to take down like a stone or hell giant. Just think about that. I mean, yeah, they might be big and strong, but if they don't have anything else backing them up other than power, a giant's gonna be able to just bully the thing.
Yeah. So
Oh,
I
and
wasn't.
he's a big dangerous
yeah.
boy.
I wasn't. Yeah. So I wasn't talking about where where you and Miguel weren't there. I was just talking about like a few seconds ago.
Oh, Jade, while you're petting Button, surprisingly very soft.
Ugh.
Like it is unnaturally soft.
Aw, guys, he's fluffy too.
Really?
Miguel. Okay.
Don't approach it.
Miguel's gonna slowly go nearer.
Okay.
Don't piss off the giant
Yeah.
spider.
I'm gonna be.
It-
I'm gonna.
So
Okay.
if a spider could turn its head, it basically just turns.
So I'm gonna be enough distance from it to where if it attacks me, the leash will pull on it, so it won't get close to me. But I'm still gonna be like, "Hello, little fella. How are you?" And like I'm gonna talk to
Chittering.
it basically at a safe distance.
A lot of chittering.
You don't want me to roll anything?
Well, you're literally just sitting there talking to it. You're not trying to make it do anything or get it to do something. So no.
My name is Miguel. Hello.
You know, the funny thing is, the hairs might be poisonous, and that's what lures in victims.
That's tarantulas, mate.
But you know, I could just be making this up. Maybe.
I want to
Probably.
put my hand out far enough to where only one of its legs can touch my hand. Only its legs, not like its fangs or anything.
You notice its front legs don't look as hairy as the rest. So,
Well, I was kind of hoping like it would like put it.
so you're
put
making.
it
So now
soft.
making animal handling.
Oh lord.
Come on.
Now buttons, these are people we like,
20.
so we don't attack them.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
I need to
Kind of like a high five. Kind of like a high five. Just a little boop, but That hurts. That hurt.
Ooh.
Like it
Kinda-
was a sharp jolt. That did not feel comfortable.
Hmm. It likes me, Athos. I'm gonna look over at Athos smiling.
Then I wonder how you'll feel seeing it in your bed.
It's probably measuring its size of its prey before it attacks.
I mean, I've had uglier in my bed, so you know.
Well, he said they were pretty intelligent, apparently, considering they use like, what was it like? Did he say like pack tactics?
Huh.
Like,
So,
they hunt in packs.
Oh. I'm gonna look at buttons again. So you're a smart little spider, eh, aren't you?
Chitter.
Smart and adorable.
You're
You see the little
absolutely
mouth
right.
open up in a.
And like a what? Like a smile? Like-
No, the mouth just opens up. Yes, adorable, mate.
I mean,
So he hasn't killed Miguel yet. Does that mean he gets to come with us?
Right, so shall we get moving, or are we gonna keep staring at the spider?
alright, let's get going. We're gonna try to like move like
Yeah,
kind of
let's.
secretly through the city so like the spider doesn't freak people out, or are we just gonna walk through the street with this giant ass spider on fucking leash?
The only comfortable way to do this is by walking out in the open, so it doesn't try to start climbing a wall and pull away. I'm just gonna be honest with you.
Okay, let's do this. Alright guys, let's try to be as nonchalant as we can.
Jade has the spider nip at hand just in case Buttons freaks out.
I'm pretty
Good.
sure there will come a point when that spider does the unthinkable, and I will be there to watch it with great satisfaction.
I want to watch it eat you, mate. I mean, honestly.
Miguel's laughing as he's walking down walking away.
You guys do get a lot of odd looks, a lot of terrified look. Like everyone's making a wide berth.
Well, at least it's making walking through crowds a lot easier.
You do see the robot guards are a bit more on guard. They do seem to be. Normally they're just staring straight ahead. Now they're all focused on you guys.
I'm gonna like tip my hat at one as I walk by. You know, just like a little hello giant robot things. And then I'm gonna continue to walk.
Right, I did a bit of research last night, and I think the town is out. What was it? He's looking at the paper again. A bit more up the coast. So,
So
maybe a day or two of walking.
okay. You know, I was kind of thinking about this last night. We should really invest in like some horses or something. At least when we get back to the our main location, or just probably rent some wherever we go. You know.
I don't think would be a better idea. I don't feel like we already have a bunch of animals. I don't feel like taking care of horses too.
That is true. Unless, if he's willing, whenever Buttons gets big enough, if he allows us, we can just ride him. A powerful, cute spider mount.
Aye, very
I'm
cute.
being home.
I whispered to Daylight, if it's intelligent, I'm saying this so it likes me. It doesn't hate me for calling it ugly.
Spider is gonna
Yes.
turn you one
Because we
way or
do
another.
because we do not know how smart that thing is. For all we know, one day it could just start like doing math or something, or speaking to us. I doubt it. But like, Jesus, can you imagine a talking spider? It's going to.
Stuff of nightmares.
Ooh. But rule of thumb, unless you know that, just be nice to it. You don't have to like it. I'm just basically saying like we don't know how intelligent this thing is until we figure out. Just be nice to it. You don't
I'm
have.
assuming this will come around eventually.
The whole time, Jade's just casually talking with Buttons like she would anyone else. Talking over inventions and blueprints and stuff.
You know, maybe there is. Salem is gonna walk up to Jade. You know, there may actually come a time where this thing might actually understand you.
Buttons is very smart. He can understand me now, can't you, Buttons?
Wait,
Sure.
really? Huh. That? This might be fun.
You know, it could just be responding to the sound of your voice.
True.
You have been talking to it the most.
It's just like a dog. They don't understand what they're saying, but they understand the inflections of your voice.
Jade just
It knows you're its food giver now, so it might be like it's starting to recognize you.
I think Buttons is smart.
Don't
Yeah, I kind of second that now.
So we know it has fangs, but don't some spiders have stings too? Do we know if it has one of those?
Well, technically, some of their venom is stored within their fangs, but for other species of spiders, from what I noticed, some of them even hide some of their venom in their own fur bristles. It's kind of an odd phenomenon.
I
Although
thought it was
have
glands,
How do you know
although
so?
I
How
like
do you know?
sacks or something.
How do you know so much about spiders? This is kind
What
of
were you
creepy.
asking?
Salem. He's just
Oh.
going off about spiders.
I kind of back when I was in school, I kind of just ignored what the teachers were teaching and just read whatever I wanted to read.
Ah,
Interesting fact, actually, some spiders actually store the venom within their eyes, and that's what gives their paralysis a kick to it.
I don't know.
Remember, you're talking about little spiders, like regular-sized ones. This one's
Yeah, but
bigger than a child.
Yeah, but they're also arachne, so you know.
Also,
What-
a rec. This spider is
what
also
is
one
an
that
arachne?
these. What did with Dalen? Did they say they knew a lot about these spider, or the spider is relatively known research wise?
What the guy said was, these are all the stuff they have is theories. So whatever he gave us, it could be 100% true, or it could be a little off. All we know is that he showed us some diagrams of some wounds, apparently, from these things. Does not look fun.
Worst case scenario, they sold you an arachne egg.
Don't think they sold us an egg.
Well,
Yeah, I
arachne
think this thing's a bit bigger than an egg.
And it has-
If it turns out this is an arachne, we're gonna have a lot of fun.
What is an arachne?
Oh, you know, it's kind of like a spider, but also kind of like a person, you know, with a spider body. I think
Talon.
Um,
Talon's gonna. Aye, yes, very human body on it. Yeah, I see what you mean.
Nah,
out of character. Out of character. Yuri, you are talking. There is something in D&D like that. It is called a drider.
No, actually, I'm looking right here. Arachne, 5e race.
Hmm.
Oh, that's the playable race. That's a little different.
That's a
Ah.
little different. Yeah. A drider is a drow with a spider body. With dark elf with a spider body, they're cursed to have that.
Because
So
wolf.
it's not a natural thing? That's stupid.
Well, it is, but it's a player race.
Yeah, arachne are literally just the playable versions of driders. That's all they are.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
I guess some are
So-
I guess the arachne ones are natural, but the driders are.
Oh,
Like-
come on. You know it'd be
Well, I'm
awesome.
looking at it, and there's a lot of references to driders. So
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm just getting a lot of Drider stuff, so.
Yeah.
Maybe Buttons is just a baby drider.
Jade's just gonna look down at Buttons and make eye contact with them. I'll love you no matter what you are, Buttons.
I'm guessing that we get a lot of a lot of happy clicks
It is
from
silent.
Oh no.
I give it a month. We are gonna be worshiping that thing.
Alright, Salem, roll me a d20, buddy. Scrumpy, get some music on. The desert ambiance.
Desert.
Wait, what I do?
Roll me a d20.
Yay!
That's weird.
Ah, god damn it, 6.
I hear country music.
Ah,
My
It's com-
sister's watching too.
it should have been a d100. Instead of a d20, roll me a d100.
D100? Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the one with
One,
the double
two,
die one.
three.
No.
Oh,
It's yeah, the one with the two. Yeah, you'll see it. Has the two dice next
The-
to each other. It's in the middle.
Middle of the pack.
Yeah.
So just roll 1?
Yeah, just roll one of those double ones. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just one.
There you go.
Saeed, Athos, you guys still there?
Yep.
63.
Saeed.
Alababa.
Derek. Oh lord.
Okay, Elsumi stepped away. 63. It's a nicer day. It's a little hot, but nothing unbearable. Nothing like when you guys were coming here.
Mm,
You guys are now out in the desert traveling.
You know, if I had the option to, this would be a nice place to nap.
Aye, cooking a live out in the desert heat. Best way to nap.
It's doable.
All right.
Yeah, let me find
Uh,
some music real quick.
Well, just for simplicity's sake, you guys camp down for the night. Goes by without a hitch. Nothing's going wrong. If you guys want, while you guys are sitting down for like dinner, you guys can chat if you want.
So how is Buttons dealing with the heat?
Animal handling.
Oh no. This is where I'm gonna roll low.
Well, you're also feeding it, so
Oh, great.
Woo.
he's pretty moderate right now. Not the worst, not the best, but he's seems to be in a brighter spirits, I suppose.
He doesn't like it very much, but it's okay. He's doing fine for now.
I'm gonna look around. I'm gonna make a perception to see if I see any like cactus or anything. 8, so no.
Not really. There's some weird shapes out in the desert, but you don't see much.
Okay.
Huh. Honestly,
Uh,
I don't know what
is
it is,
there-
but deserts are just so weird to me.
is
What?
there a rock? Is there rocks like where we're at? Like I guess we're sitting on rocks or something.
Somebody yelled
You're
for
by
me?
the coastline, yeah.
Oh,
A
we're by the
while
coast-
ago.
Okay.
What?
I'm gonna lift up a rock and roll an investigation to find like a scorpion.
Okay.
A 10.
Under the rock you flipped? No.
Okay.
I'll look underneath another one. And then that'll be it.
What are you doing?
17.
There is one there.
I'm gonna take my dagger and stab it.
I'm not gonna make you roll hit chance for that. Just yeah, you stab it.
What are you
gonna-
planning on doing?
Put it through a stick and put it over the fire.
Oh.
Trust
Yeah.
me, it is actually very good. I've had these before.
Mhm.
Ah, so you're immune to poisons then.
No, if you do not eat the stinger, it will not be poisonous.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna roll a perception check to see if Buttons reacts to Miguel stabbing a scorpion.
Ah, fuck.
Okay.
13.
No, more focus on the food.
Okay.
Spiders will eat anything smaller than them, so I don't think it really cares.
I mean,
Well,
it's got something, so it's really not worried about what
Yeah.
he's doing.
Well,
Uh,
maybe you should feed the poisonous part to Buttons anyway.
I take it off the fire after it's done cooking. Take off, the tail's already removed. I did that before I start cooking it, and I kind of like pull it apart, eat one half, and I have the other half on the stick, and I hand it over to Salem. Try it. It is very good.
Huh?
Try it.
Oh.
Trust me, they're a lot better when they are cooked than raw. Raw, they taste disgusting, but when they're cooked, they're actually very pleasant tasting.
Hmm.
You don't need to take it out of the shell, you just eat it whole.
Okay, jeez.
Can't say, buddy. You have never had anything like this before. Your body is rejecting it.
Make a con save.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, straight to a save. Like there's no check. Right on. You're just.
Meanwhile, Miguel is just like munching on his, smiling. It is not for everybody, I guess. Right, Saeed?
Yeah,
I mean, you've had scorpion before. They're pretty good.
every now and then. Not my favorite.
I'll just go ahead and say Dalen and Farji have been quietly talking this entire time.
Would Salem take damage? I'm asking that. Would he actually take
No.
damage? Oh, thank
No,
you.
it was just it was so disgusting. You're just like I can't get it out.
Yeah, but
Wanna-
to be dramatic, Salem just passes out. Not
Jade's
like
just
really,
watching
but,
all this with her head cocked curiously, like, what?
Yeah, I
So
shrug at
poisonous?
Jade. He just does not like it. He has a weak stomach. It is a scorpion. I just ate a scorpion. I didn't eat the poison bit. It just. I wanna roll an insight on Dalen and Farzir talking to see if there's anything
for it.
going on. Just to see if there's anything going on between those two, because I noticed they talk a lot. And I know they probably it's because they know each other, but I want to see. Miguel is curious to know if there's something more. 12.
It was similar to how they were on the ship. I mean, this is exactly how they were on the ship. They would talk all the time in Draconic.
Okay.
They're just whispering quietly in Draconic. I mean, they don't. I mean, they know some of you can speak it, so they're just not talking loudly because it is kind of a private conversation.
Right. Gotcha.
But their body language is they're just talking. Nothing
Okay.
seems to be too in depth.
Right. Gotcha.
This isn't the hushed tones before the red wedding.
that was so disgusting.
Miguel's just rolling his eyes. I forget sometimes that the rich palate is kind of weak. Not all the time, but you know.
Ugh. Well, excuse me. I actually had better cuisine back home.
You know, my mother could cook really well too. Even though I did not come from money, we did make well for ourselves. We weren't sleeping in our squalor. You know, we were
Wait.
decent.
Your mother cooked?
Yes, my mother cooked. And cooked very well. Nothing is better than a mother's home-cooked meal, right, Athos?
I would agree
Huh.
with that.
Huh. I didn't think mothers actually did anything good.
You must not. Okay.
I'm not going to touch that.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not going to touch that conversation. I love
Please,
I love my mother very much. I would not talk about her in such ways.
please. The only thing my mother ever did around was simply just get plastered and sleep with one of the servants. My father, on the other hand, well, I'm surprised I don't have any more bastard siblings.
Athos is gonna look at Miguel, giving me like a fucking face feeling. So he's one of those nobles.
I'm just gonna give like one of those like knowing like nods, like with my eyes rolling backwards. Like fucking.
I'll say at this point it's getting a little late.
Alright.
Sorry, guys. I know. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. I shall
It's getting
take
late.
first. Yeah, I should take first watch.
You do that.
I can take
I'm
it
just
too.
I'm gonna stomach through that scorpion.
I'll take second.
Alright, no rolls necessary. It goes by without a hitch. Like, random desert night noises, There's a lot of wind. You might hear something moving quietly along on the sands, just minding its own business. A wild animal, maybe just a smaller, bit of...
Like a jackal or something.
Yeah, something like that. But yeah, it's the next morning. Nothing really happened. Nobody is shriveled up. No, Button did not do anything.
Untoward to
Eddie.
anybody.
Where did Button sleep? Did he sleep
Next
like
Jade.
balled
Yeah.
up next to Jade?
Yeah, just next to Jade.
Did he grow?
No.
Oh, thank goodness.
Not yet.
Alright, let's keep going, eh? And,
So early.
Come on.
I'm guessing we head out. I'm guessing.
Yeah. Breakfast is fine. I mean, unless someone wants to roll survival to see how good it was.
I can do that.
I'll do it.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Hmm.
No,
Go
you
for
got
it, Saeed.
9.
9. It's all right. Not the best.
There's stomach poisoning though.
No. I'll let you know when someone gets stomach poisoning, food poisoning. I'll let you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, you guys start pushing on. Athos, roll me a D100.
I fucking knew it. 13.
13. It's a hot day.
Animal handling.
Yeah, animal handling.
Button does
Achieving-
not get happy.
Not at all. Yeah, Button's a little unwieldy today.
Jade is just walking like a good distance away from the group, just so it doesn't attack us.
Is Buttons big enough to wear Miguel's hat?
No, you gotta not put. I took.
I'll say this, but you took the hat back.
Yeah,
Or you got a new one. Probably got a new one because you go back to the tavern.
Jade is gonna let Buttons wear the hat that Miguel never took back from her.
It doesn't fit quite right, but it doesn't seem to mind the hat. It doesn't seem to, but you have no idea. The spider, it's not making any sort of motions to try to get it off. It's just kind of sitting there.
I think it appreciates the shade for now.
Probably.
I do not like that my hat is on it, but it
I'll
is fine
wash
for
it
now.
before I give it back.
You have plenty. You'll be fine. You'll buy more. I know you will.
Okay. So, what exactly is this mission that we're going on? Like, what are we killing? What are we?
I assume
Like-
we're after the line drakes, yes?
Is that what we're killing? A lion drake?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing, right? Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of spaced out for a little bit. So.
Miguel, do you know what that is?
I know what a drake is.
Hey, but do you know what a
little-
lion drake is?
Little different.
No, I do not know what.
Said.
Let's see. If I remember correctly from what you've shown me. Let's see. It's like a winged drake with the head of a lion.
Ah, lovely.
I mean, they're on the smaller side, so.
Like this thing butters.
Not nearly as spiky.
Right, but similar to that. Okay.
Similar.
I like the music, dude. It's super nice.
Yeah. Here's another one. That
No.
one's not-
Nothing like that.
Okay.
I think you sent a picture of a lion drake before, didn't you, Butters? Like way
A
long ago.
while ago.
When Fizzbins
that.
just came out.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, it was called something different, so that's why I didn't call it a lion. I just pressed the pictures that said lion drake on.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Second day goes by without a hitch. I mean, you do hear a far off conflict. Like, it sounds a good distance away. You guys are nowhere near trouble. It just, it sounds one side is winning, the other side doesn't sound to be doing too good. What they are, it's hard to tell. The noises is mixing, a lot of yelling, shouting, screams of pain,
Agony. Clashing and
agony,
slashing of
death
steel.
wails.
Sounds-
So we know who to avoid.
Do we what?
So we know where to avoid.
For now. Until it comes to
Yeah.
us. There's all conflicts.
I'll say at this point, it's starting to get dark. It's starting to get dark.
I'm so bored already.
Salem, you say you're bored one more time. I may carve your tongue from your head.
It is. I will feed you another scorpion.
Please don't.
The desert provides opportunities to find self-entertainment.
One day.
Okay. Self-entertainment. Self-entertainment.
Miguel's gonna roll a perception to see if he can find like a tumbleweed.
Go for it.
Why?
I'll say with advantage. It's bright out. It's still bright out. Yeah, you're gonna
12.
need the. You see one.
I start kicking it around like a soccer ball.
It's a little deflated, but yeah, it gets the job done.
Hitter, Salem, kick this around, and I kick it towards him.
No.
What? You did entertain yourself, kick it around like a ball. You never played with balls when you were a kid?
I mean, I know you certainly did, didn't you, buddy?
Still, seriously, what's this start about?
You know, you guys are like, I am not ashamed of it. Yes, I did. Okay? So what? You play with... But you've probably done it once or twice too.
Nah, mate, I know what I like.
Insight.
Oh my god.
Insight check.
9.
9.
From what you know of Dalen, he's as straight as an arrow.
I'm still going to kind of give him like one of those squints, like,
Jade's gonna just
Giving you
pipe up.
that shit-eating grin.
You're embarrassing yourself.
What's up, Jade?
Jade's just gonna pipe up. I didn't really get a chance to play with the balls of it with other kids.
Mm.
Ah.
I
Seems
prefer
so.
staying inside and experimenting.
Miguel's gonna be
He's
like,
like covering his fucking face, being like, she cannot be innocent but also creepy at the same time. She's got to pick one.
Miguel's just like trying to hold in his lap. Here you go. I'm gonna kick over the tumbleweed towards her. You and Buttons play with that.
You give it to Buttons, Jade.
Yeah, toss it over to Button.
Torn to shreds.
Nice.
I don't think Button likes balls.
Willow.
Hey, well, I think we'll figure it all out a bit. I think, you know what? Let's just set up camp.
Alright. Miguel will set up the fire today.
We're all survival, buddy. What's up, Jade?
22.
On the couch and she just heard me say Buttons doesn't like balls and just starts dying laughing.
Nice.
You know, didn't you know buttons and balls don't go very well together?
Yeah, I rolled the 22.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a pretty good fire.
Instead of like the TB shape, it's like kind of like a square thing, like Lincoln log stacked, so it gets more airflow and shit.
Okay. Who wants to make dinner?
I made breakfast. Someone else.
I shall make
Jake?
dinner.
Oh.
Oh, if you want to, you can do it.
You could assist. One of you could assist the other.
There we go. Let's go. Let's go look
Wait.
for desert
Who
rabbits.
gets the advantage?
Wait, Jade.
Well, you guys have stuff on you, so I mean,
Oh, okay, okay. I was gonna.
what do you think Saeed's been doing? He's been just pulling out of the thin air.
Yes.
Yeah, I went out.
Who wants to
on
give Who wants
Yeah.
to have the advantage on this?
I'll do the advantage.
Who's got the higher
Alright.
modifier?
I got a
So
plus
yeah, who
4
has
for
the higher
survival.
modifier?
I got a plus 4
Okay.
survival. Okay, you do it then.
So yeah, Jade, roll with advantage. Pick the higher number. All right.
Roll again. Okay, here
Come
we go.
on.
10.
It's not the worst. It's not the best. It's kind of bland. It's serviceable.
This is very good, Jade. I love it.
Oh,
Hey,
she
gets the job done.
What's that?
I think she has a pouch of like spices on her.
Even
see
with
that.
the spaces, it's a little it's even with the spices, it's a little you know.
It's hard to
bland.
mask the flavor from the ingredients that you have.
Yeah.
It's
I was just about to
rough
fucking
in
say,
the
like, Athos put like a bottle of Tabasco sauce and just starts emptying it into the fucking thing.
Miguel is politely eating the food.
So
Thanks,
no
Jade,
problem.
and smiles.
Yeah, same.
She's
Jade, animal handling on buttons. He's he's a little ray of sunshine.
He's that spider fucking who buries himself in the sand and fucking covers himself up.
Thank God he's not one of those.
He will be. He will
That
be.
would be even worse for you guys.
Because we lose track of him faster.
Could lose track of him. Just meh.
We go all the way there, fight the thing, come all the way back, partway through, one of us steps on him.
Ugh.
There you go. I posted it in memes.
Yeah.
We should make Salem roll another Constitution since his stomach is still.
That's the
If he
spider
broke-
nip right there. burying
I'll
himself in
say
that
if
shit.
he's I'll say he's feeling much better now. He had a day to walk it off.
Right.
Sweat it out, man. Sweat it out.
Sweated it out. Alright, so as everyone's going to bed, next day comes around, but Dalen and Farja do suffer a point of exhaustion though.
Athos is gonna walk over to them. Are you two alright?
They're sitting down the campsite. There's just Dalen's like he's stretching his back. Hey, yeah, we're fine. Why do you ask? He has bags under his eyes.
You look pretty exhausted, friend. What's up?
I was helping Forager out with her spear work. Hurt my lower back though. I mean, I don't know what it was, but she hits pretty hard. She's not accurate, but she hits really hard. So
Insight. 13.
go for You see his shield. It does look a little dinged up. You can assume he's telling the truth, but you don't
I'm
know.
assuming they're fucking on the side.
No one heard any noises last night.
Buttons is just watching them do it in the distance, his eyes glowing in the fire. I've seen all. I know all.
I am the Eternal Watcher. I don't know what you're thinking we were talking about, but nah, I was just helping her with her spear work, mate.
He's giving him the same quizzical look that Miguel gave him the other night when he's trying to see if he's straight or gay.
What is it with you two?
I'm gonna.
He thinks I'm the gay one now, and then here comes you thinking we're doing who knows what out in the desert. If we were doing that, something could have snuck up on us. You know that, right?
I'll go ahead and do survival for breakfast.
Oh.
Go for it.
Sorry, unless you want to
No,
do
you're good.
Scuppy, I'll give you a bit.
No, you're good. You can do it.
I like doing breakfast stuff. 18.
3 temp HP.
Yeah.
This is very good, Saeed.
Thank you.
A Leonin that can cook. You must make the female Leonins very, very happy.
They make one's very, very happy, but I haven't seen her in a while. The cooking I learned from being in the army, just having to cook for everyone every now and then.
Because they don't have MREs and medieval.
No shit. The rations were
It
gathered.
kind of reminds me of my dad's cooking.
What's that?
It kind of reminds me of my dad's cooking.
You might have learned the same thing I did. Oh,
I don't know. He didn't talk much about his soldier days.
Oh, he was
Miguel's
so-
good at.
I would like to very much meet your father.
He's really interested in planting pumpkins right now.
Pumpkins? What is a pumpkin?
It's
It's kind of a big orange thing.
it is a gourd, a type of gourd.
Interesting.
You have no idea what gourds are, buddy.
I know. I'm like, yep, I know what these are. These are things that exist in my world.
As these guys are all like jambling on about like fucking vegetables and shit, Athos is just like eating his breakfast, but when he finishes, he's pulling out a picture of like his wife and his kid because he misses them.
Oh, I thought you were gonna pester Dalen more.
Nah.
At the mention of Saeed, like referring to like a girlfriend or whatever, it has him thinking of home.
Home.
So I swear to God, one of you just text me if they actually were. We got a Discord notification. Anyways.
I get tons of girls back home.
I believe that.
And guys,
His boyfriend over here.
I hate you.
Love
You
you
guys
too,
are-
brother.
love you, buddy.
You guys are not gonna let me live this down, are you? I
No,
told
we're
you I am.
not.
I told
Hey,
you I am. I told you I am not ashamed
Miguel.
of it.
Miguel, I'm not going to judge you. I'm going to tease you since you are always teasing those who are flamboyant in the army.
What goes around comes around.
I love how he
Side-eye
says.
signal.
I love how he says I tease someone that are flamboyant. Like Miguel's
Even
sitting
though
there
he's the flamboyant one.
Yeah, I was about to say Miguel's sitting there with a big ass feather in his hat and a wide brimmed hat.
It's,
I mean, his clothes right now aren't colorful, but because they're field clothes. But
it's like Mark Wahlberg and the other guys. Or was it the other guys? I forget what it was.
What?
was a cop movie. Anyways, he kept like saying like, "Yeah, I took dancing lessons to make fun of the fairy down the street."
Yeah, that was the other guys.
Yeah, those other guys. Okay.
Salem, you still there, buddy?
Yeti!
I think Salem fell asleep.
Fuck.
Salem.
I'll give him a few minutes. Maybe he slipped away without.
Yeah, just give it a minute.
Okay.
How much farther are we from our destination?
On the horizon. Last night on the horizon, you guys could see like the beginnings of a town. Like you could see the lights way off in the distance. So you're within a day's walk.
Got it.
You can get there by dinner time. You know, get there by lunch. It's hard to say.
Oh no, Oni Sojo in the chat said, "Spear work, you say," with like a smirk face.
I figured she would.
It's like, ever anybody read the Lustio Guardian Maid?
No.
Yes.
Nope.
It was in the game, so none of you guys read it.
No.
Damn.
Never played it.
You never played Skyrim?
Nope.
Is that the game that has the dragons and the people and the dragons?
Lots
That's a
of
lot.
dragons.
That's a lot of games.
I know.
Anyways,
Oh, you're back. Oh my god. We
I
thought you
don't
fell
know if that's
asleep.
what pulls him back. Is you talking about that?
All right.
you know what, Jade? Roll me a D100.
Woo.
God. It's a moderately hot day.
Could be worse.
Button seems fine. No need for animal handling.
Moderately hot, so like 80 degrees.
It feels more like 97,
Okay.
but a dry heat. So,
Okay, yeah, that's nice. Yeah.
yeah.
Miguel's gonna
Moderately
have.
hot.
Yeah, Miguel is gonna have like a bit of his like outfit. Like the buttons is gonna be like a quarter of a way kind of open. Where his collar is. Just enough to like let the heat from his like underneath his leather armor in the chest kind of air out and shit like that. Air get in there.
It is.
So-
It is a warm breeze. So,
So some of his chest is showed off, but not all of it. He's still covered up.
I'll say it takes you guys a couple hours, but you can just judging by the positioning of the sun, it's about 4 p.m. when you guys get there.
Are we finally here? So where does here look like?
It's a much smaller town than the one you guys the one you guys were in. Excuse me. It doesn't have a wall, not at all. It's more just like a small town village kind of setup. But I mean, you can see like what would resemble a couple of guards walking around. You don't see any of the robots, so you don't know if they'd sent any of them out here, or if they're just like maybe there only be like maybe one or two, just because of how small the town is.
Right.
But right, you don't see any. You just see guards. You do see some activity, although there's not that much, just considering how late in the day it is.
Right.
So you can assume some people are starting to wind down a little bit.
Right. Oh, what's most of the population in this town? Is it like a small human village? Is it mixed? Is it a Leonin village? Is it?
This is all Leon. This is an entire Leonin thing.
Ah, okay.
This isn't my place, is it?
No.
Just checking.
I guess it's just safe to say we except for our friend Saeed here, we kind of stick out like a sore thumb.
Just stick with me. That'll be fun.
Please. So yeah, as you
It
walk.
does appear to have the look of a small fishing village. Like they are pretty close to a body of water, so they do go fishing. That looks to be their main source of whatever they do here.
Have I been here before?
Yeah, just going out on patrols or just traveling to get to somewhere else. You guys might have stopped in town to, rest for a couple days and then move on, or
Would I know
quick
where?
rest stop.
Would I know a good inn or tavern for us to stop in?
It is the second largest building in this place. It's pretty easy to spot.
Okay.
It's the only two-story. It's the only second two-story building in this place. The other one you can assume is probably like the head villager's house,
Town
like
hall.
the chieftain town hall kind of thing. Town hall, meeting hall, whatever.
This is a quaint little place.
Eh. It's fair enough. Done. It's very quiet. Fairly quiet here.
Mm-hmm. So this is where we are stopping before we go out on the killing mission.
It seems like it.
Okay.
You take him to the tavern or the inn, whatever it is.
I'm gonna lean over to Jade. You might want to
BRB. I gotta check something.
I'm gonna kind of, talk to if she's here. Jade, you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. I'm gonna lean over to Jade and be like, you might not want to take him inside. I would see if there was like a empty stable you could put him in and tie him up so he doesn't, run out, and then we can collect him in the morning. Or at
Well,
least,
someone
or at
tried
least,
to take
or wait until it is night and nobody else is like in the tavern, and then you can take him up to your room.
Jade's gonna turn to Buttons. Buttons, you have to stay outside for a bit. You can come in after it's dark.
Chitter.
Athos is gonna look at her. Or, any chance, Jade, did you bring the sleeping bag to put him in, and therefore you could quickly take him to your room?
Oh, of course. And she pulls it out.
Animal handling.
Oh god. Come on, Jade, you got this.
Hey, dirty 20.
Hey.
It looks at you for a minute. It looks at the bag. It starts feeling its way in the bag, but eventually crawls in.
That was easy enough. Oh no! We lost Vin!
Yay!
Salem, I'll drown you. I'm kidding. That's still too much.
Feed him the buttons.
We had him for a bit, then he
46
fell asleep.
poison. No, I'm kidding.
Nah, I'm
Oh,
gonna let
well.
him go. If he
Yeah.
wakes up, he could join back in or goes off to his
If
bedroom.
he wakes up.
But yeah.
Okay.
I told you Buttons like Asso's sleeping bag.
Yeah, I wonder why.
I mean, you never washed it, so
True.
Maybe they like you.
that too. Maybe they like you.
I can understand the sense of a bird liking me, since my last name is Ravenheart, and we happen to have ravens that occupy near our compound. But a spider, no.
I do not think birds understand the concept of last names, but okay.
Some spiders like birds. They like to eat them, but that doesn't mean anything.
Yes, the spider's secretly planning to eat me one day.
I mean,
Fuck. Forgot to do something.
You good, bud?
Sorry.
So also you all make it into the tavern. It's a dingy little place. Not much going. Heavy smell of fish.
Ladies. Um, I'm just gonna take a gander around the tavern, see what kind of clientele. Oh no, 10.
Cat people. That's all you get. Is just there's Leonin. That's it.
Right. Okay.
Sorry.
No, you can't pick out any specific details.
What's up?
Oh, Saeed, buddy.
Yeah.
Roll me a history check to see if you can remember the name of this little village.
That's 10.
Starts with an S, till I can recall.
Sarek? Maybe.
I don't know. Let's ask the barkeep.
Okay.
Doing the classic barkeep thing of cleaning a glass.
I just kind of look at Saeed.
Okay, give me a second. And Leon and I'll ask, hey, don't mean to be rude, but what is the name of this town again?
Sorrel.
Sarville. Thank you. I'll turn over to them. It's Sarville.
Neat name.
One other thing. Can I get a drink, please? Whatever you have.
Takes down a cheap bottle of mead. You can tell it's cheap just by the look of it. Pours some in a tankard.
Do you happen to have any wine, good sir? I say this in Leonin too.
Okay. He looks back at the shelf behind him. Grabs a bottle. He grabs a tankard, pours it in, slides it to you.
Thank
How
you.
much?
2 silver.
Okay, and I'll put
Each?
down two silver and a handful of copper. Probably like 5.
20 silver.
For me?
For you, yes.
Oh. I hand him a gold piece.
See, he's trying to hide his surprise.
Here you go, my nice Leonin fellow. Thank you for the wine. I walk off and sit down at a table and start drinking my wine.
It's practically water.
That wasn't in character. I choked on popcorn. Miguel's he's just drinking it.
He's still working on
Slightly fruity water.
He's still working on that gag reflex.
Oh my god.
He was hitting on a Leonin.
I wasn't hitting on him. What the fuck?
You gave him
Yeah.
a gold piece.
Cause I'm generous. Plus, I don't
Mhm.
want to get rid of one.
You'd rather be on these people's good side than their bad side.
Exactly.
Saeed and Miguel are enjoying drinks. What are the rest of you doing?
He's gonna look over. Athos gonna look over at Dalen. Are we gonna spend the night here? Or are we just gonna keep marching off after getting something to eat?
Pokes his head out the window. I'd rather stay the night, you know.
Alright, he's gonna walk over to. It's a tavern, right? Not just a barkeep?
Yeah, it's a tavern.
Okay, just making sure, because I'm half here, half paying attention to my model
This is
kit
the
right now.
This is the second 2-story building in the entire village.
Yeah, he's gonna
So
walk
you
over
can assume
to.
his room's upstairs.
He's gonna walk over to the barkeep. How much for a room
Oh yeah, there's another thing.
In what language?
in Leonin?
Leonin?
Yeah, I'm gonna speak to him in Draconic.
8 copper.
I'm gonna toss him silver, and can you also add a meal with that?
He's like, it's covered.
Covered with the room.
It's covered with the room. You gave him way more than what you needed to.
Well,
Oh.
obviously, since we're in a desert, I'm gonna be paying a lot for just water to stay hydrated.
This is also
It's
like
not the best meal. It's like a chicken broth. Like it's with a side of bread.
Alright, good enough. He's gonna head up to his room that he paid for.
Figured it'd be fish, but no, it's chicken.
I would like a room 2.
It tells you the same thing.
Okay. You said what? You said 8 8 copper.
Yeah.
I give him 9. Thank you.
He just squints.
What?
He's not used to this.
We're just super generous people.
He's just like, it's simple math. He's just sitting in his head. It's simple math. I'm telling you the amount, but
He's not used to receiving tips.
I'll pay for mine too.
like he knows what a tip is.
Actually, no, I gotta pay. I'll cover me, Buddy, and Autumn's room.
Mm-hmm.
I feel Frankie will be the one that covers for like Jade and Salem and him.
Or just Jade.
Is he even with us?
Everyone is here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, in the off chance like they come in like late again.
Mm-hmm.
It's best to keep the party together, not split it up, because then we just end up fucking up when they actually show up.
Right. All right. So yeah, Miguel's just gonna chill, drink his watered down wine, and then he's gonna
Unless
go to
someone
bed.
wants to do anything, then
Unless someone wants to do anything. Very confused giant kitty is what they said in the chat.
yeah, he did look like a standard lion. So
Hi, Willow.
Speaking of kitties.
Right? Fucking perfect timing there, bud. Here.
okay, everyone take a long rest.
Yeah.
Okay. I was contemplating whether or not I wanted Miguel to try to flirt with people in the fucking tavern, but nah. I'll do that whenever we kill the monster. We'll give
Feels
me...
like you might get an STD.
Oh.
Almost like what happened with Autumn. Willow, stop tearing up that rug, please.
Yeah, if you guys don't recall, the brothel Autumn went to was not the cleanest.
Not the cleanest, but also, you know, it was like, what, 4 copper for the dude?
Yeah.
Oh wait,
it was-
the one I also Miguel also went to.
The one you frequent
Yeah.
often?
I
Hey.
haven't caught anything yet though.
Yet.
Yeah.
You have a tab.
You have a tab. No. So you can't catch it if he has an immunity.
Exactly.
Alright.
Willow.
Dalen and Fajr are cured of their exhaustion.
You just hear one of the rooms, a lot of creaking from the bed.
Oh my god. No, I'm not gonna sleep with anyone in this town.
Not you, them.
Oh.
So they definitely didn't both pay 8 silver a piece to go get separate rooms or anything. You know,
Right.
you guys definitely didn't watch them both a little bit after each other, put 8 silver down, both get an individual room, but okay.
Hey,
Think what you want.
never know. Hey, doors. You can walk through from one to another. It's an amazing concept. They could be banging.
Front.
But yeah,
I'll let you guys believe what you want.
I know the
next
truth.
yeah, next morning, Miguel's just gonna come down, refreshed, ready to start the day. Is the barkeep there in the morning?
I'm just cleaning the counter. It's,
Uh,
I mean, yeah, barkeep, same barkeep.
Yeah. Excuse me, good sir. What do you have a breakfast for breakfast? I'm
Fish.
fish. Yeah. You have coffee too, or just fish?
When you say coffee, he's like, give me a minute. He goes to where the kitchen is. So this is a much smaller place, so it's nowhere near as big as the one you guys were staying at. So it literally takes him like 5 steps, and he's back in the kitchen, and you hear some conversing going on. Just like, do we have coffee?
Book is coffee.
Maybe. Basically. Is this it? Sure.
Oh God.
Comes back out, puts it on the thing. 4 copper.
Oh, and the fish too.
Trying to think of a fish. That would
Salmon.
be.
Could be
Well, it's a desert, so
My word association just went with the first thing that came to my head.
that's fair. You know what? Screw it. It's fantasy. Yeah, a little snapper.
Okay. So how much is that? So 4 copper plus the fish is.
I'll just say 14 copper, so 18 total.
All right. I
When
give
you-
him I give him 18 copper.
That's the exact amount. He looks impressed this time. You gave him the correct amount. He honestly thought you could not math. I'm just gonna be honest with you.
I was just giving him a little bit of extra, but I guess he's not used to that.
Not really, no. I'll say when you start digging in, the fish is overcooked, and that's not coffee.
What is it?
It's just beans.
It's something.
It's not poison. I just set it down.
Just make a con save. I'm kidding.
Wait, I can.
No, you're fine. It's just it doesn't. It doesn't. Your body doesn't know what it is. It's a taste. It's cold. It's not hot.
Has Saeed awake yet?
Yeah.
Hey, Saeed.
Hmm.
Can you tell me what this is?
I'll give it a sip.
You have no idea.
I can fucking tell you.
To you, it just seems like they just kind of threw things in there. That's what it tastes like to you.
I asked for coffee and they gave me this.
Yep. Not many exports come through here, but or imports, I should say.
Well. Oh well.
Is that a fucking cat in a computer?
What?
Sorry, I was scrolling on a thing and saw a fucking. It's a hacker voice. I'm in, and it's a fucking cat coming out of an old computer back.
Aww.
Sorry, continue.
Mm-hmm.
You're fine.
So what's everyone else doing?
Dalen's carving again. He's doing his little wood carving again.
Jade is sneakily lifting the edge of the bag, the sleeping bag, to show Buttons blueprints and showing them Olivia.
Okay.
I kind of want to see what Can I make out what he's carving?
Alright, boys.
Go for it. Roll a perception for me.
Nope.
I mean, it's the very. He's just starting out on this thing, so you have no idea what it's gonna be yet. I don't either.
I look at Is Athos down there yet, or is he still sleeping?
Yeah, I'll say he's down there.
I lean over to Athos. Hey Athos, I bet you 5 gold that he is making a carving of Faragir.
I bet you 5 gold. He's just probably just that it isn't.
Okay. Guess we will see when he is done.
Just
I
gonna
know
have
it's-
him roll perception.
He's gonna roll perception.
Yeah, just to see if he hears you too. I mean, if you guys are gonna try to stealth it, be my guest.
Sure, I could stealth it. Fuck! 10.
Athos, you try to make up for him.
17.
I can hear you too.
Miguel's just gonna start drinking the not coffee.
That's an appropriate name. The not fee.
It's Kofifi. So, when are we planning to head out to,
When everyone feels up for it. Or, you know, what we could do is we could ask the townspeople, see if they can give us more specific information since they're the ones that are getting attacked by the things.
True. Aha. I walk up to the barkeep.
He's mentally preparing himself for what you have to do this time.
Hello, good sir. I am wondering, we are here to deal with a problem that your town is having. Do you have any information you could tell us so we have a better idea of what are we doing, where is it coming from, that kind of thing? I believe it is called a Drake Lion or something like that.
Give me 1 second. Okay, yeah, well, from, out west, they come every once in a while once we gather large amounts of fish. They attack, they take the fish, and they leave. Sometimes a person or two does get caught in the crossfire, or a
So-
building or something. They're not big, but they are aggressive.
So, they only go after the fish, they do not go after people usually.
Unless the people try to stop them.
Okay. Do you know what is most effective against them? Do they have, you know, incredibly thick skin, or can like sword pierce its skin? Like, is it tough?
He
Is it not?
shrugs.
He's like,
Okay.
I'm just about to keep mate. I don't fucking know.
Basically.
Well,
I mean, he definitely didn't roll a 5.
thank you very much for the information. I'm contemplating whether or not to give him some money for the information. Fuck it. I'll toss him 2 silver for the information. Here you go. Thank you for the information.
Kind of just, he kind of just looks at it, doesn't know what to do with it.
I sit
Why
back
give
down.
it to him?
I sit back down. Okay. So the barkeep over there, he says they come from the west whenever they have a giant, you know, they have a good amount of fish from fishing or whatever, and they come take the fish and then leave. So
Alright.
that's all he could tell me. I'm sure more people know more specifics, but that is what he knows. West fish. So. Oh. They are also very aggressive, but they do not try to attack people unless the people get in their way. They are mainly after the fish.
What if we made a giant net and trapped them when they come to take the fish?
Well, first we'd have to get a net that big, tie it all together, and then find a way to actually keep them trapped underneath it.
I'm pretty sure we do not have the time to have a net that big. They did say they are not too big, but you know it is still a monster. So
It could be a little strong.
true.
Nothing we can't handle, though.
It can't be as bad as what's it called? The
Nagarakuga.
Nagakuga, yes, that thing.
I'm more.
Well,
Of,
that thing was bloody huge, mate.
Exactly. So if we can kill that, we can kill. Well, Jade killed it, but if we can defeat that, the Lion Drake will be no problem.
point of
Remember
reference.
that
Go for
Stone said that thing was weakened.
A win is a win.
I don't suppose any of you have some sleeping darts we could use.
You
Yeah,
think
but
spider nipple?
You want to have Button bite it?
Oh, I was thinking using the spider nip on the creatures.
Oh, if it's meant for spiders, I don't think it'll work for other. It might make them aggressive, horny, or confused.
Or all three.
Who
Shade.
knows? Or all three.
Shade, did you happen to acquire some venom from Buttons?
Not yet. I can try.
I thought
I
you
thought
did.
we did.
Yeah.
Nope, there was talk of it. Never did it.
Oh, I
yeah,
thought you-
that helped. Okay.
Yeah, I thought.
The guy just gave us the powder for him.
No, yeah,
And
cause I thought Body took some venom, but
I don't
Yeah.
think Body's ever interacted with the spider yet.
Well, no,
Oh.
because I thought Jade
I thought we did the-
milked it for venom. Remember, because we made the joke about how the fuck do you milk a spider and shit?
yeah, cause I thought we did it at the end of last session.
You guys have never. You guys were trying to get it into the box without disturbing it. That's what those rules
It's
were.
fine. It'll be fine. You know what? I don't even think the venom would really affect it right now, especially since it's so small. So I don't know. That will be discussed later, though.
I
mean-
gotta be ready, or at least
You don't know
Taking-
what its bite can do at this age. You have no idea what it's capable of yet. So
if anything.
yeah-
You should still try to get some of the venom out of it. So if it does end up biting one of us, it's not as lethal.
Well, my idea was for me and me and Athos, to coat our rounds with it. So if we shoot it, it'll have at least a dose of venom. If it doesn't kill it, it'll at least slow it down. You know
or just piss it off.
that too, but attacking it's gonna piss it off anyway.
Fair point.
Miguel still
It-
has
it-
that
it-
Tanger controller grenade.
It's either 50-50 shot if we use it or not. But it also depends on if she can get some out of it or not.
I mean, I'm pretty sure our magic casters, the ones that are useful and trustworthy enough, have certain spells to keep them down on the ground.
All attention goes to like Fagia and Salem.
Basically. I have to double check Fargier spells, but
Could have swore we milked it.
No, we talked about it, but then he bit the stick and got aggro.
Well, we'll figure it out later. But because I remember him describing what the milking was like when they put the vial underneath it. But
that was just for reference.
okay.
You guys never actually milked it. There was talk of it. He's like, how the fuck do you plan to milk it?
Okay.
I heard milking, and I assumed like cow milk, or at least like Saeed.
In character,
Saeed
yeah.
thought, yeah, milk like cow? Like how the fuck?
Okay. But yeah. Well, that was Miguel's idea, was to coat some bullets with venom, try to kind of help bring it down a little bit.
Jade still has no idea what they're going up against.
Good. Good. Good.
All right. Should we go around and ask more questions, or should we go ahead and head out?
Probably gather a little bit more information.
Okay. Sounds good.
Where is that spell? There it is.
How many songs does this playlist have?
4.
Jesus Christ. That's a lot of damage. Holy shit.
You still playing
That'll be
Elden Ring?
fun one to use. What? No. I'm watching the stream right now. I'm looking at Farger's spells. One of her spells does a lot of damage.
Inflict wounds?
Yeah.
Fucking figured.
Can you guess how much it does at her max level spell slot?
A lot of shit.
Okay. So, yeah.
If you get the thing low enough, she could probably one-shot it. That's all I'm saying.
You could probably
What?
one-shot Salem.
She could, with that spell, she could one-shot any of you.
She would not one-shot Miguel. He's too dashing.
5d10 says otherwise.
Well, I meant she wouldn't want to, because he's too dashing.
Definitely kill me.
He would just do the smolder at her, and she'd be like, "Oh, I won't kill you. You're too handsome."
She hit you with a fucking frying pan instead.
I was thinking the same thing.
Or her tail.
Her spear work. Or her lightning breath. Anyways,
But yeah. So
she's defenseless, she's just a little shy.
Fuck.
Yeah. So we go out and ask more people then?
Go for it. Let's go.
Hey, let's see, who do you think would we should probably ask the main fisherman, shouldn't we? Since he said it just takes the fish.
Sounds fair.
Sure.
Which one are you looking at?
Hey, let's go. I'll say the others that are not here stay at the tavern. Ask the people there. But yeah, all of you, Dale and Farger included, you guys head out to where the more fishing type people, the ones that are constantly out near or on the water, live and are. So, you see probably 5 houses, quote unquote, huts. You do see like a couple boats. You see like 3 boats out on the water. So
Okay.
it looks like maybe 2 or 3 Leonin on each boat.
Is there one that's pulling into dock for right now?
Nope. It looks like they're gonna be out there they've been out there for maybe an hour or 2. They're probably gonna be out there for a lot longer.
Alright.
Are there any dock hands or anything working at the moment?
God damn it, my back.
There's some people walking by.
Okay. I will grab the attention of one of them.
In Leonin, how can I help you?
I'll say back to Lillian. Yes, sir. We are here to take care of your guys' little lion drake problem. You wouldn't have any information for us to kind of help our job go a bit easier, like if you know where they come from, where they are staying, that kind of thing. What's best thing to use against them?
He looks a little younger, like he's probably barely out of his teens for a Leonin. Yeah, they come out west. You should see a large dune. They come out from somewhere over there. We don't know how far away, but they just come in and then take the fish and leave. They did get what was his name? They did get This was a couple months ago, so it's got a lot of things going on. But Darul, they got Darul 3 months ago. That was a shame.
I am sorry. Um, from the west, you say a large dune?
Yeah, can't miss it. It's the largest one around.
Okay.
Basically a mountain.
Is there anything you guys use against them that is particularly effective to fight them, or?
Not really. They kind of just either hit them till they fall over, or you know, they kill us. It's more of a go on, but our weapons seem work just fine against them.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Good luck.
I'm contemplating whether or not I should give him some money.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Nah, I won't.
They're not like dirt poor. They're just not like. It's.
They don't have a lot of connections to the outside world.
Yeah, you don't need to be charitable towards them. They can handle themselves. It's just
God
you don't need to
damn
keep giving every single person money.
I know. I was just being charitable. I was just being nice. No.
They'll be fine with
Okay,
it.
I'll say this: Miguel is used to people like whenever they want information, they want money. That's what Miguel's used to.
These are simple fishing folk. They could give less of a shit.
Especially if the information leads to stopping of dragon or lion drakes. Sorry guys, I'm a little
Okay,
fucking
bud, you're
tired.
tired.
So, what'd you find out, Miguel?
Well, that they we already know that they came from the west, but they are coming from a large dune. He said it's the largest that is in that direction, and it is hard to miss. He said that that's where they should be. Nothing about how to defeat them. They say they just kind of hit it until it dies. So
Lovely.
I feel like the only information a lot of these people will have it's to the west in the dune. I don't think they know specifics where they are from.
They're probably more just worried about fishing, just by the looks of it. I mean, they've got like 9 people out there, maybe 30 people at most in the town.
True. So should we head out towards this dune then?
I suppose if everyone's ready, should we grab the others?
Yeah.
All right. So I'll say you all head back to the tavern. And grab the others, and you start marching out. You guys don't see the dune just yet, but you are marching in the direction they told you to go. You guys, most of you know how to pick out which way is which, so I'm not worried about, like, roll me a survival, figure out which way you're going. Not worried about that.
Right.
Roll me a...
keen mind.
Actually, 1 second. I think... Do you... Nope. Okay. Never mind. So yeah, you guys start heading out that way. Who hasn't rolled a D100 yet?
I haven't.
Go ahead, Miguel.
27.
It's not the best day. It's not the worst day. It's kind of just a... You guys feel a little lethargic today. It's not the best kind of day to be marching out in this kind of weather. Lots of complaints from Salem.
Or any of them about him being bored.
Yes, lots of them.
I'm gonna hold him.
It's so bored. It's so hot.
To grapple him.
Well, you're rolling an opposed athletics with yourself, so
Yep. I know.
yeah, I'm pretty sure you got this unless he rolls, unless he's managed to get like a 25, but he does not have that much strength, so.
11.
11? Okay.
For him.
Yeah, no, how do you grab him?
I'm going to, as he says, I'm bored. I'm going to take my paw and just grab him by the side of the head and lift him up and pull my dagger. I said it again. If you say it, you're going to lose your tongue.
Saeed. Unfortunately, he still needs it, as much as I want to see you do that. How about we put something in his mouth so he stops talking? How about that instead?
Miguel takes off his boot and takes off his sock. Here you go.
That works.
Stuff it in his mouth.
Yeah, I'll say you guys take a bit of cloth and tie it around so he can't really. It's a good knot that he's not going to be able to get out. So.
You guys are just being mean to him, and he's not even here to.
Yep.
Set him down. Honestly, I was just going to try and scare him. That's all I was going to do. I wasn't actually going to cut his tongue out.
Precaution.
I understand.
Plus, we need to be a bit silent when we're creeping up on these lion drakes.
Hey.
So, how long until we get there?
Right now, if one of you wants to go ahead and make a perception, see if you can spot this dune.
You said perception?
Yeah.
Fuck it, why not? I see nothing.
17.
You see sand, Athos.
got
Yeah,
my-
you start seeing.
Go ahead.
Compared to the rest of the dunes around, this one is a bit far off, but it does look gargantuan.
I think that is the one we're supposed to be going to.
I was just gonna say Athos was too focused on the spider.
You know what? Sure. Thanks for mentioning. Jade, go ahead, roll a animal handling. Let's just see how he's doing.
Buttons.
Yeah, button.
It just barely glanced off of a bee.
Oof. He seems a little grumpy.
I love how his name's just Buttons. That's so fucking great. I contemplated, after Derek said he was going to grapple Salem, I contemplated to have Miguel was like, "You can grapple me, Saeed."
That would have earned a backhand, actually.
That's why I didn't say it.
I would have allowed it.
That's why I didn't say it.
Time and place, buddy. Time and place.
I know. But I'm not gonna say that to team members, so that's a bit much.
Alright, I'll have Fargier roll a D100. This is the next day you guys are getting. Wow! Look at that!
It's a lovely day.
It is a really nice day.
Ugh.
Everyone's in high spirits. Animal handling with advantage this time, Jade.
Might not need
If you want to shoot for a nat 20.
Haha, speaking of nat 20s.
Oh, my God.
yes!
Good job.
Nice.
Blessing of Garf be upon you. Anyways. Button seems cuddly today.
Buttons.
He's just riding on Jade's shoulder.
He's a little too big for that. More, he's really close to you. Sometimes you feel a leg touch your leg, Seems rather touchy-feely today.
He's just sprawled out
Lots
across
of
your
purring.
back.
Lots of purring. spider purring.
I just picture like the cockroach and
Sounds like
Wally
the
just
Predator.
running like circles around her.
Oh, look, the Wally cocker.
I'll say this. Button's purring sounds like the Predator.
Oh. Oh, okay.
When I said it sounds like purring, but
It's just creepy
No.
to everyone else except for Jade.
yeah. But yeah, Button seems to be in a really good mood.
All my good
Y-
rolls are gonna be taking care of a spider, and I'm gonna be shit in a battle.
Just remember, all this is leading up to eventually when you actually are able to just do whatever you want with Button. Button will love you like you are
His mother.
something. It's mother essentially. So yeah, it's gonna be it's not you're gonna have perfect control over it. That's all. That's why I'm making you make so many. It's got to be you gotta work with it a lot so it actually gets used to this. But you've been
It'll
rolling
all
really
pay
well.
off later.
It'll all pay off later.
It'll be like the fucking horse in Lord of the Rings that saved dude.
No, saved Aragorn.
Yeah.
His horse will come to you in your time of need.
But yeah, you guys. Okay, I'll have Dalen roll the last D100. This is the final day to start traversing up the dune. Because again, this dune is practically basically be a mountain.
Big dude.
Okay. It's not nearly as nice as it was yesterday. It's a little bit muggy. You guys are fine. You guys all feel fine. Jay, just roll regular animal handling. Yeah, Button's just calmer today. Yesterday he seemed hyper. Yeah, he's just vibing. As you guys start getting towards the top of the dune, you crest over the top. All of you make perceptions for me.
Just a valley full of them.
Dalen does not see shite
I got a
or
9.
hear anything.
God damn it. Neither does Miguel. I don't think.
Fargier, though, her
Jacob.
natural home plane is the desert.
True.
Well, she's a blue dragonborn.
Makes sense, man.
Makes sense.
I'll roll in a second. Just respond to someone right now.
Oh, what do blue dragons live in a desert?
Yes.
Surprisingly, yes.
Alright, perception.
If you want my take on that, it's
23.
because they dig, they burrow underground, so it didn't really matter. Also, they're strong flyers, so literally they blend in with the sky.
Gotcha.
But Fargier's a little differently colored. She has she has a sky blue underscales, like what would be considered her underbelly. She has a light blue compared to what would be like a yellow for blue dragons. But yeah, so only Athos and Fargier see anything. You two, all of you crest over the top. I don't care. You don't have to roll for the people not here. I really don't care. That'll just take too long. A little ways down, maybe an hour's walk. You two do see this dark shape at the base of the dune. It might be a cave. It might just be, might be an oasis. You don't know, but it definitely is a very dark shape.
Athos would point it out to the others, really just to make them aware of it, what he's seeing right now.
It takes you guys a while, but everyone does eventually see it.
Could be a rock.
It's a big fuck all rock.
I mean, there are some pretty big rocks.
Add a character, like as we walk closer, we just like, hey, my name is Core. I'm a giant rock.
It's an earth elemental.
Oh lord.
We're gonna go ahead and call it there tonight. Just see if we can have a majority of people for this next week, because like that'll be like 2 sessions in a row. Most people have missed out on, something.
Right.
So
we
we're
all know
gonna-
Koji won't be here next weekend.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Yeah,
But hopefully Shark, my buddy, finally.
how is he gonna get to us in the desert? He's just gonna appear out of nowhere.
He was that guy that was taken by the fucking thing.
He was on the ship with you guys. He came to Scaladia with you, so.
Oh, was he that purple motherfucker that was off by himself?
Yeah.
That's cool.
He kept to himself on the entire ship ride. Like, you can tell he wanted to talk, but he was just like, I'm just not gonna bother.
Fucking
But
be
yeah,
like,
after.
I feel like when we finally do meet him, it'll just be like history checks to see if we fucking remember him on the ship.
Well, he's pretty recognizable. But yeah, we'll just call it there. Derek, end the stream.
Okay, fine.